and welcome to my channel. Now, if you're new here, I'm Annette. I do photography, writing. I have not got a YouTube schedule of sorts. I just kind of post very sporadically if I have time, if I have motivation, inspiration. So the fact that you landed on this video is amazing. So in today's video, I want to talk about something I did. I purchased a disposable camera from eBay. It's just an old camera I found. Probably somebody was just clearing out their garage or attic or something and thought they can make a few pounds by selling this old camera. And so it was a underwater camera actually for holidays, and I was planning on taking on a holiday with me as well, but because I was so excited about actually having a holiday after all the pandemic and everything, I forgot to bring it, unfortunately. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to try it here. That's fine. I'm going to do some street photography and see how the pictures come out. So what I did was I took the camera with me for a walk. Where I live is sort of very traditional English working class town, I would say. If you can sort of imagine like rows and rows of houses, all of them look the same. So I thought I'm just going to go for a walk for an hour, and I had, I think, 23 exposures. So I just thought I'm going to see if I can find anything interesting on the streets, maybe some interesting windows, just some interesting compositions, that kind of thing. So if you want to do something similar, just go on eBay, type in disposable camera and see what listings come up. And obviously, generally, if it's an auction, there'll be people selling something they found in the attic, garage, whatever, something they just want to get rid of. If it's a buy now option, that tends generally to be a new camera, new disposable camera. Obviously, either is fine, but with the older ones, they tend to be cheaper, but also you never know what's going to come out, because they could have been, you know, they could have been left in the attic for 20 years in the cold or in the heat. So there's never any guarantees that the picture is going to come out. So after I finished shooting, I sent off my camera to Analog Wonder Lab. That's just a lab here in the UK. Obviously, you can send it to any other lab that takes disposable cameras. And what I do is they dispose of the cameras properly. They develop the pictures, and I pay to have my pictures scanned and sent to me digitally as well. They actually had an offer on at the time, which is why I kind of forced myself to get it done. I think they had like 30% off or 50% off, like introductory offer. So it wasn't too expensive, but obviously that's something to take into account. If you do buy a disposable camera, and another cost is developing the film. So my camera had like an underwater housing. I wasn't quite sure if I'm supposed to take it off or leave it on if I'm not shooting underwater. So I kept it on just in case. I didn't want to damage it, because obviously it's quite an old camera. It was quite hard to compose because I wasn't quite sure what's going to be included in the frame. I tried my best, but and also camera had instructions, and it said the subject should be, I think, 1 meter away from you, or maybe 3 meters, I can't remember now. But the scenes I generally shot tend to be wider, sort of like more of the street or whatever. So I thought, I'll just give it a go and see what comes out. So when I received my files back, I was actually quite excited to see. It kind of felt like a little bit of my own little Christmas. I know I paid for it myself and everything, but it was just quite exciting to get the pictures, because obviously I didn't know what they're going to look like. So I think I'm kind of hooked on disposable cameras. Obviously, there is the environmental aspect of it, but at the same time, I'm like, if I can buy a camera that somebody is trying to get rid of, maybe they're having a garage sale or something, and it would end up in landfill anyway. So if I can buy that, make the use of it, and then develop it via a lab that disposes of equipment correctly, then maybe that's like something I can do for the environment, maybe. So I did actually buy another one. I actually bought two more cameras. Here's one of them. This is from Avon. Avon's just like a company that sells like makeup and stuff. It looks really old. It hasn't been used. It has 12 exposures. And this one says minimum distance from subject is 1.2 meters. So yeah, I think it can be quite addictive if you're generally a digital shooter. It can be quite fun. You're shooting with disposable camera. You have no idea what's going to come out. You know if you're going to get any light leaks, or the film's going to be damaged, or you know, you have absolutely no idea. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I actually got back from the lab, and you can take a look at every single picture I took. So I hope you enjoyed that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link below for Analog Wonder Lab. I'm pretty sure they do disposable cameras of their own, and I'm pretty sure they do international shipping as well. So you can take a look, and perhaps this will inspire you to go and experiment with some disposable cameras. Also, I'm not really good at YouTube, so I forgot to say, if you like this video, please click like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I shall see you in the next one.